Today, for the 10th day of our reflection series, I will be talking about authentic curiosity. Authentic meaning veritable, genuine, real, true, while curiosity means we are inquisitive, having a strong desire to know or to learn something. I smile at these two words as I thought to myself, can one be authentic and at the same time be curious? Yes, we can. And today we will be looking at authentic curiosity as a desire to understand the other better as we aim to create dialogue in our church. But who is the other? Most of the time we consider the other as those who are not in our circles. We human beings always tend to create an us and them category. Let's take a minute to think of those people who are close to us. Think of those who are in our circles. These can be different circles of friends, of families, of co-workers, sports buddies, parishioners, youth group companions, whatever circle. And then think of those who are on the outskirts of those circles. The fact that we have these circles mean that there is usually someone left out. But they're left out on the periphery. These are the people that we want to authentically get to know and invite them into our circles. But how do we do that? As we look at our church today, who are those people that we have left out? We have to take a long, deep look because sometimes we don't even realize that we've left someone out of our circle. Who's on the periphery? But sometimes we do know those people that we have left out. As we think about it, let's ask ourselves, why? Why are they not included? Why do we have trouble talking to this person? Why do we feel an uneasiness around this person? Or simply, why have we not noticed them? Then, one day, we need to build up the courage to introduce ourselves and just see where the relationship goes from there. By doing this, we are breaking the ice. We're breaking down the walls of our borders to let this new person in. But there is another part of authentically getting to know someone. So say, for example, I am a part of a group at church, and this person or persons are within the group, and this feeling starts to stir within me about this person. I know I form judgment about people before I get to know them fully. When this happens, I have to pause to look at the feeling that's within me. We all have them. You know that feeling that probably says, oh, it seems like this person is pleasant. I might like them. Or my spirit doesn't take this person at all. We all know what I'm talking about. But I want us to move beyond those feelings and reach out to that person. Get to know them better. Give them the courtesy of getting to know them. And while they talk, we have to remember to not assume that we know what they're saying before we hear them fully. We have to ask ourselves, do we understand what they're trying to say? Do we understand what God is trying to say through them or through us as we listen? God has called us, all of us together, for church. And I don't mean the physical building. I'm talking about the church without borders that extend to our communities or workplaces or schools or hospitals. Wherever we are, that is where the church is. God has called us together, but for us to remain together, we must dialogue with each other. This may be difficult sometimes as we may be coming from different places of understanding, which our background helps us to form. This is even true from back in the days of the apostles. So it's nothing new. So as we dialogue, we need to open and actually hear what the other person is saying. We need to really listen. We must avoid, during the conversation, holding on to one thing or one point that person shared that we may not agree with, and then try to form some kind of rebuttal. So when this person stops, we can then say, well, this. No, we have to avoid that. We need to listen wholeheartedly. Listen with open ears, with open hearts, minds, bodies, and allow that person to talk. And when it is our time to respond, we need to respond by asking ourselves, did we genuinely listen? Did we listen with curiosity, aiming to learn something? So as we genuinely strive to learn about the other, we have to remember to be open to that person, to be willing and ready to open our circles to let the other in, to remember we come from different cultures, backgrounds, age groups, church groups, districts that form our different understanding. We must resist the urge to believe that we know the other person before actually talking to them. We need to listen wholeheartedly without judgment, allowing that person to talk. We need to respond from a place of curiosity. And we need to aim to authentically, truly get to know this person of God. And only then can we engage in our diversity. Thank you, and have a blessed Lent.